guys, Penny Rose Journals. This is Remi. She is a hardcover journal made out of a book cover. I've replaced her spine. She's 15 centimeters or about 6 inches wide. She is 23.5 centimeters or about 9.25 inches tall. And her spine is a little over 5 centimeters, which would be 2 inches. She is covered in an old acrylic canvas that's been cut off of its frame and repurposed. She has 5 signatures. So yeah, she's a very sturdy book. The canvas is very strong, so she's definitely not going anywhere. Inside we have a little tuck pocket down here that has a little made out of lace with a little tag, and a CD envelope with a bit of a recipe and some little ephemera tucked in there, and then a secondary little lace pocket just above. It has a little envelope that holds a little bit of journaling space there. And a little tag that has a couple of little fray bus tickets and a tiny tag of its own on board. And she has a hidden spine as per usual. Her inside cover is just some card that is covered in fabric. A bit of a recipe book for face masks and hand lotion and whatnot. Some coffee dyed grid paper. Piece of parchment paper. There's a book page that's been folded and sewn to a pocket. It has inside a little booklet with some writing paper and a really big journal card. This is a flower arranging book that I had. The pictures are just beautiful. Bit of dictionary page. Coffee dyed papers. The other side of that book page, again a big pocket sewn in there with a little notebook. It just has a little pad of paper in there, made out of a piece of manila folder, and another big huge journaling card. We have here an altered paper clip that is just a little tag with some fabric and stamp and whatnot, holding in a tall pocket. Journaling on the back, some doodling and jelly printing, just random collage on the front, and a couple of tags inside. There is a piece of book page that has been jelly printed over and then doodled on. Some ink dyed pink paper with coffee staining. It's a piece of eco dyeing. This was done with eucalyptus leaves. Inside front page of a book. This was an old travel book that's been altered and made into a pocket. There's a little tuck there with a little faux bus ticket in it. A little journal card and a little cutout of a cookbook with some little pieces of ephemera tucked inside. Big piece of jelly printing and doodling, and another altered paper clip that is not wanting to come off the page. It's just housing a big journal card on this side and a large tag with a little wooden tag with a floral design burnt into it, tucked in there. Excuse me. Yeah. Suffering from a bit of hay fever this year. It's come to get me in the last few days. Thought I was going to get away scot-free this year. No such luck. It's a little that travel book folded into a pocket. There's a little faux stamp that's a little tuck with a little faux bus ticket. Some negatives from some stamping I was doing at some punching I was doing at some stage. Here is a big journal card and a little tag that has a fabric topper and some little faux bus tickets and a little tag of its own loaded in there. And some beautiful illustrations, or sorry, photographs of famous architecture and printing in those travel books. Some very old grid paper. Some batch dyed coffee dyed paper. Again, some very old grid paper, somebody's schematic or something on there. Some more of that flower arranging book. Again, another massive journal card tucked into there, and a smaller one. Dictionary, hiking book, music paper, side, there's another pocket. This one has another massive journal card and also a smaller one that has a little tuck pocket with an additional little journal card of its own. A little pretend faux stamp there, just made out of a punch. No, sorry, an ink stamp. Another little altered paper clip. holding a journal card that has a little tuck and another little journal card tucked inside. And another big piece of book page jelly print that's been doodled over. Very thin airmail paper. School's out. I'm sure you can hear the siren behind me. The end of the day for the school kids. It's just some printer paper with some printing and coffee dye. A very old piece of paper that had a lot of tears and holes and rips in it that I sort of patched together with bits of decorative paper and washi tape. Here's another big altered playing card. Say altered playing card, it's not a playing card, it's an altered paper clip. It's about the same size as a playing card, just some fabric and whatnot. And tucked into the page behind is a journal card with some cute little birdies and another one of those large tags with a little burnt on wooden tag tucked inside. Another eco dye page. This is another hiking book page. Had a lot of pictures of the area. A rather flimsy coffee dyed page. Clearly had some tape on it at one time. I don't know where the tape went. But it's in there. It's still holding together. And there we have it. That is the end of Remi. She is just quite a simple, sweet journal. There's a couple of index cards tucked into a big pocket on the back cover inside there. Again, the back inside cover is the same as the front, just a piece of card with fabric stretched over it. So yeah, she's quite a sturdy little journal. She's got some bright, cheerful pages, but she's primarily a writing journal, I would say. This is just a piece of fabric collage art that I've hemmed around the edge of and stuck down. I like doing these. I make them almost the same way as you would make a paper masterboard from scrapbook paper and whatnot. Do exactly the same thing with them, cut them up and see what I have. So yeah, they're quite enjoyable to make. Right, well that was Remi. Thank you so much for coming along for the journey and having a look through her. I appreciate your company. Nothing worse than sitting here chatting to myself thinking nobody's listening, so it's always nice to have you along. Remi is available in my Etsy store, Penny Rose Journals, right at the moment. If you're interested, you can pop over in the shop bio. There is a link you can copy and paste into your browser. We'll take you to some free digitals. Hopefully you can find something there that interests you. So there you go. That's Remi. Thank you so much for coming along with us today. I will see you again next time. Bye.